y'all. This is Mr. Old Timer. I'm 111 years old and I still make my own video. Today I'm going to be making the best scrambled eggs I ever had. I'm going to show you how to do it too. You can do it. Come on, let's go. Okay, we're going to be making breakfast this morning, and I know I promised you an scrambled egg sandwich, but I changed my mind. I'm going to do full breakfast with the scrambled egg, and you'll just have to follow along, okay? So down here is the ingredients right here, and the first thing we want to do, you'll notice that we got started at 9:21. This is Sunday morning. I got a hurry call. I've got to go to church. I'm going to get a couple of pieces of butter here. Preparation takes the longest. Fixing it doesn't take much time at all. I'm going to show you how to make the most braggadocious scrambled eggs possible in the whole wide world, okay? But first we got to get everything else ready to make our delicious breakfast, which is neither here nor there for you. So you just one moment. I just put that stuff over there in the toaster oven, okay? Next thing we're going to do, we're going to make the scrambled eggs. I'm going to move this out of the way. Put this over here. That's okay, right? That's okay, right there. Take the egg. It's a big old jumbo egg, by the way. You probably know this already, but anytime you handle an egg, be sure to wash your hands, because you don't know where that egg's been, or maybe you do know where it's been. So I'm going to put a little pepper in here. A little pepper. And we're going to go a little salt, not much. Okay. Start the scrambling process. I'm going to cut the stove on. Scramble this is the YUMMO, okay? Now I'm using margarine. A lot of people don't like margarine. You can use butter, but actually I found that margarine works better for this process right here. If you want to do it right, use margarine. If you use butter and it doesn't come out exactly right, don't blame it on me. Margarine's what you need for this. My wife, V, calls this turkey fattener, but anyway, I like it. I've got the stove turned on high right there, by the way. Okay. Back over here. Work on this a little more. You can't beat the egg enough. Now, if you could use some kind of a fancy whisk or something like that, I just use a fork. You probably don't want to beat it until it turns into meringue, but otherwise it's fine. Maybe I'll make this thing go real fast, okay, and make it speed up so it'll look kind of funny doing that. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see what. Okay, back over here, you'll notice that when that cheese starts to melt right there, we're in business. And remember, the stove's on high. You will cut it back down probably a little. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, and you may be included, who like crunchy eggs. I kind of worry about that, but you know, that's what you've always had growing up, was crunchy eggs. Now let me show you what I just did right there. The trick on this, friends, is when it starts cooking like that, you don't want it to cook too quick, okay? what you do is you lift the pan up off the eye, and you can lift it up and tilt it, see, to get it off the heat. So it's still getting heat on it, but it's not so violent a heat. Okay, you see, one slice of cheese will work with 1 or 2 eggs, but no more than 2. And 1's the best. And cooking this stuff at a small pan is the best. You could crack a whole container of eggs and everything, but it's not going to turn out like if you're just doing it in a small pan, taking your time with it. Okay, look at that right there. This right here is the best eggs that you'll ever get. You know, you may live in a 66-story building, and you come down and you have your man down below Gaston fix your breakfast every morning. Well, see, now you can tell him how to make a proper egg. So just in a moment, when the toaster oven goes ding ding, we'll finish the process over here. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some jelly on here. Yeah. This is homemade scuppernong jelly. It's a little runny. It didn't quite turn out that year with us. We've since figured out how to do it correctly, and I'm going to make a video showing how that we juice the grape and make the jelly for you. But that'll be a little later, I believe. We're going to make that. This is a little runny. Okay. So, now the thing you may say, well, Mr. Oldtimer, why didn't you make 2 eggs? Well, there's a reason for that. You see, wife V, who's also my camera operator today, is allergic to chicken. So only very rarely can she have an egg, and when she does, it generally makes her sick, so she has to eat something else this morning. Okay, well, that's my breakfast, so I'm finished. Oh no, we gotta make V's breakfast right here. Okay, so what we got here? We got the steaky. Maybe we will put on the biscuit. That stuff's hot. We went to the buffet the other night, and this is what we had left. Some of that on there, just for such purposes. Okay, well that's a. You see, Vicky's a purist. She won't let me put any A1 sauce or Worcestershire or anything like that on there. So, this right here is a quick Sunday morning breakfast, and I see the clock says 9:33. I promise you, it would have gone quicker if this had been, you know, just not talking about it and demonstrating and everything. So. This right here is the best eggs you're ever going to put in your mouth.